Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good day, folks. Allow me to welcome you to another episode of Orpheus. This is going to be Chapter 8, Inhale, Exhale. I'm Vince, your host and storyteller for this campaign. Very happy to be back with you all. Joining me, of course, as always, are Aaron as Abner Abernathy.
Oh, hello.
There he is. Allegra as Logan Rio Mercado.
Hello.
Amanda as Mia Castillo-Benet.
Hello. Guys,
Hello.
Thank you.
Caleb
No,
as Colette
hello.
Sawyer. Yeah.
Good morning.
Here he is. Eli as Nakoa Kahuane.
Hey, good morning.
Am I getting better at that? Or am I still white boying?
I think we're getting worse.
No, you're getting.
Okay, it's not super Caucasian.
You're doing fine.
Okay.
We are already getting rated in this
mean-
chat right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, Amber.
Very loved.
Amber.
morning.
Amber.
What
Good
up?
to see you,
Thank for
Amber.
joining us. So good to see you. Sergio as Lavinia, Aileen, Dyer. Say hello,
Hey,
Lavinia,
gang.
please. And last but not least, Zakiya as Vivian 515. Aaker. All right. Before we begin, please keep in mind this actual play is, of course, intended for mature audiences. It's going to contain elements of supernatural horror, violence, adult language, sexual situations, fingers crossed, substance abuse, and more. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. We're in rare form today, folks. Buckle up. It's going to be a ride.
I'm glad that you're accepting it, Vince.
You know what? Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Always.
Can't fight it.
Yeah, not going to fight it.
Aw.
Yeehaw. Music in this episode, as always, brought to you by Cryo Chamber and Epidemic Sound. Goddamn. We'd also like to thank Onyx Path Publishing, as always, for their support. They hooked us up with some Wraith 20th Anniversary Edition books when we first kicked off. So we love those guys, those folks. If you like what we're doing here at Mayday, all the content that we're pumping out, consider joining our Patreon for as little as $2 a month. Guess what? You get access to our Discord, where we have got a boatload of phenomenal people just waiting to talk to you. So come on by, let's chat. And if you can't, that's cool too. Continue to share, like, all that good stuff on social media. Spread the word, spread the gospel of Mayday, because we're amazing and everybody deserves to know it.
This sounds like you're trying to start a cult, and I'm not about a cult.
Cult.
Listen,
Yes.
you all need to communicate your intent better, because I'm just doing what you tell me. Okay? All right, so
Cult in the club. Cult in the
yeah.
club.
Is that
Oh,
a?
God.
Is that?
Look, Amanda's already designing
Thank you.
our costume.
Nice.
there we go.
Nice.
Love that.
Ain't
Love
no
that.
culting in the club.
No
got
culting
my-
in the club.
I've got my glow sticks for when we get into
Right.
the club.
Orange
actually.
sweaters.
I'm
All
turtling.
right.
That's what's happening.
That's not what that means,
I got
Amanda.
something else.
That's not what that means.
My bad.
That's
Never
not what that
mind.
means.
Hold on.
That's not what that means.
I am moving on. I don't know that.
Let's go ahead and course correct. All right, get this golf cart back on course. So before we begin, does anybody have anything they'd like to announce? Any upcoming streams, charity streams, anything they want to talk about?
Well, we finished Starforged last
We
week,
did.
so that's exciting, and we are.
I
It
know,
was
so
sad, but it was a cool, session with Caleb.
Caleb gave the best monologue at the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
it
Boy,
felt
does
so
it felt
good.
It's so good. You
took
gotta
us
go
into the
back
next
and watch
universe.
it.
So no more Starforged, but we are going to replace it with a
Oh.
kind of in between thing. Some Tuesdays when I'm available, I'll probably do a little bit of a paint stream, and we have Vince, who is going to step up and run a Knights Black Agents one-on-one game, which should be kind of cool.
Yes.
It'll
Yes.
be similar to Starforged. We'll each run as the same character on this ongoing story.
That's right. Yeah, we're discussing the character we're going to play, but it's going to be solo ops. So if you're familiar with some of the Gumshoe one-on-one systems like Cthulhu Confidential and Knights Black Agent solo ops, we're going to be going through those, and it's going to be a great time. So really looking forward to that and running you all through all those adventures. What else? Anybody else?
We formally announced at the end of Starforged that this June you all can look forward to participating in Vegas by Night with us,
Yeah.
where we'll be playing
I-
Vampire the Masquerade set in Las Vegas, Nevada, where all these folks will be set through some vampiric hell.
Oh, I'm
look
so
forward
fucking
to that.
excited. So excited.
Yes.
Or
So,
will
so,
we
so
craft vampiric hell?
I get to actually,
No,
this will
we
be a
won't.
first. I get to actually play with everybody.
That's right. That's right.
Damn
Hell
straight.
Yes.
You'll be
Oh man!
member of the team.
Mhm.
So excited. So
Get
fucking
ready,
That's gonna
bud.
be good.
Get fucking ready.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
for
do
real.
it.
Prepare
I will
yourself.
fuck around and I will find out. Speaking of fucking around and finding out, I'm gonna take a few quick seconds, folks. Don't be a dick on the internet. Don't be shitty to women. Don't be shitty to anybody. Knock that shit off, or I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna crush your fucking soul.
Vince.
that's it.
Wow, Vince
Yeah.
is coming for you.
That's
go.
it.
I
Go
don't know
figure.
who he's talking to, but
We need to
Lots.
clip
Lots.
that, and we'll just post that on each
Yeah.
Twitter thread that we find of
For the
people acting up
Agreed.
right there.
Honestly, yeah.
You should make it into a TikTok sound. Don't put
Yeah,
it
there
on
you
the
go.
internet.
Yeah, all y'all, go figgity fuck yourself. Please and thank you. With that, I love you all so much. We are in rare form. It's already quarter after, and this fucking golf cart's all over the place. We're gonna Tokyo drift it on track, though. I'm gonna pass it over to my boy Caleb, who is going to please generously walk us through what happened last time on Orpheus.
Okay. All right, here we go.
We got this.
Hey, Koa, I know you told me to take more notes and show some initiative, so tell me what you think I should edit out of this. The Crucible. Stardate, Halloween. A class 50 bad dude with a blip rating of at least a really angry tint of red. We started off this one with this really great idea Vin had. Majorly fuck up a fraternity for Samhain. It was so much fun. And somewhere between the blood writing on the wall, Grand Theft Bean, and the hijacked flailing of a blonde co-ed, you could really see that some of us came alive. Especially Vin. She gets this look in her eyes when she's in control, and I swear, it's like the flesh is still warm. We ended up having this total Jason Bourne moment with Mom in a motel off the location we've been working. We walk into the smoke-stained room, and there she is in her 80s power suit, leg crossed over leg, asking us to make someone disappear. Any means necessary, she says in a voice like gravel. I was against it until they read off this prick's crimes. No one ever tells you that your greatest pain is cyclical, that somehow, against all odds, your trauma can have a thematic composition. But it doesn't stop new people from wearing old faces. He's a stalker, a drug lord, and an overall piece of shit. Kate says it's Orpheus's bag, but it looks like she'd shoot this guy on the street just for trying. There's a woman involved too, a victim we're not to engage with. I know that feeling all too well. He sells that stuff, pigment. I've had run-ins before, but never brought myself to partake. Jamie loved this stuff. Maybe it's an in here. Maybe we ought to look at it. We break for lunch and recon after this. I had a tofu bowl, granola, and a tea. That would have made 2 months of making my schedule if I could bring myself to grip the spoon. So we start over tomorrow. Day 1. Recon went well, though. Vin, AB, and Mia surveyed the area using all the stuff they've learned in both sides of life. And me, Koa, Logan, and Viv checked with some outside sources. We managed to learn the location of his 2 most important guards. The shift changes, at least we think, we don't fucking know, and that our big boy works with the cartel. We came back deciding that the mansion was a no-go, or at least like a last resort sort of thing. Next is the club. I'm trying to make waves here. I'm trying to convince the others I'm not just the girl who paints her jeans and plays the floating bauble, but it's hard convincing them I'm not soft, because I am. But that doesn't mean I'm any less dangerous. If I come within enough distance to smell his cheap cologne, I'm making a ghost out of him. That's a promise, no matter what it takes. What do you think, Koa?
Fucking amazing. So good. So good. Thank you. With that, I believe when we left off, everybody was had convened and was on their way to Inhale in downtown Denver. In fact, I believe you had just gotten a message over the radio from Radio Free Death involving Lorenzo Rivas. But with that, the floor is yours. What's the plan, Crucible?
Can you remind me, Lorenzo Rivas is the DJ, or is it somebody that was mentioned over the radio?
So he was
Go
the
ahead.
security officer for that client, that basically the security
Aurora.
firm that's working for the stalker, Aurora.
Right. He's the head
or
of
whatever
it.
it is. Yeah.
Aurora.
And so we think he's like the
CEO.
yeah, and the cartel contact.
Right. So Lorenzo Rivas, based on what you can tell, so there is Aurora Security Group, which is the group of bodyguards that provide security for Coleman Shaw. And Lorenzo Rivas is, on paper, the CEO of Aurora Security Group. And I believe through her law enforcement contacts, Mia was able to find out that Lorenzo was not only in the Army, had been dishonorably discharged. No further digging has been done on him. That he was allegedly or was rumored to have pulled hits for the cartel in the past. But of course, nothing. Like everybody else in this circle, nothing ever seems to stick on anybody.
He's a real
Yeah.
POS, basically.
And right now, we're heading to Inhale to observe and report, right? We don't really have a plan at the moment of how to get this guy.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right.
But if I remember correctly, our plan is
Right.
to get him away from the mansion. That's our lead in right
That's
now,
the
guys.
idea, yeah.
I think we decided that the mansion is pretty
Yeah,
complicated.
it's like a fortress.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a fortress. Yeah.
Well, what has taken me all week thinking about this, Lavinia thinks about it during the car and realizes it. And, we might be, an option we could have is this man is a user of pigment. We could always get a needle, fill it with pigment plus X, Y, or Z that will definitely kill him, even if it's just air. And then when it's like, when we're close or we see that he's about to take it, we swap out one for the other. He's dead, and nobody, everyone just assumes it's overdose.
If we get him into a social situation where, he's casual and he feels good about us and he's not as paranoid as everyone says he is, I mean, he's going to want to do drugs with someone he's close to. But that brings up that whole thing of you guys not wanting to get too close. I don't know.
I don't think it's that we didn't want to get too close. I think it's that we just don't want one person to get too close. We want us as a whole close, but not just one of us.
So then we'd have to pick an entourage. Who do we trust to get in close enough to strike a deal with him or something like that?
I don't even think it's a deal. It's literally just, hey, can we hang with you? Just ingratiate yourself. I think a deal draws too much attention. You're just literally club bitches, just looking for somebody to buy him free drinks kind of a thing,
I don't think he needs free drinks. He owns the club.
We get free drinks.
Oh,
from him. That kind of-
that makes more sense then. Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
Were we also going to be looking into his operation as well? Because part of it is figuring out his supply to pigment. Killing him sounds easy, but we also should consider maybe
Right.
figuring out that part as well.
His
Isn't that what-
connection to the pigment? Well, he sells
Well, he
it,
supplies
right?
it and sells it, yeah.
Right.
But he also has a grow operation that he's laundering that
So-
through.
So maybe we should look into both targets, like the radio guy said. Maybe we should look into this. What was his name? Velez. Him. We should
Rivas?
look into. Yeah, Rivas.
Rivas.
Yes.
Well, I mean, isn't that what Mia and Abner are doing right now? Didn't they go to check out the place, the
Yeah, the
dispensary?
grow
Aurora.
up.
The grow up.
Yeah.
Well,
They-
they're doing their job.
They went. I don't think they really found much, though, is the problem. It was a pretty standard grow operation. Am I wrong about that?
I'm looking through my notes.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think you guys went to a
It's
medical
a dispensary.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's.
thinking of.
is-
Yeah.
we,
Yeah, so it's
I don't think
it's
we
a-
actually go in yet, or did we already go? And it's just because I don't
You
have
did.
really much.
Yeah, you did. So Aaron or Abner actually went in ghost form, if I'm not mistaken, and was trying to see if there's any kind of under the table deals going on, but nothing that really stuck out, and nothing suspicious on site, which makes sense because he thought about it and he came to the conclusion that obviously he doesn't want to jeopardize the entire legitimate enterprise by doing illicit business on the grounds. But that's one of what you presume to be many dispensaries operated through this Verdant Trust front. And this one was called Canacare in Denver.
Okay.
Remind me our target's name again.
Shaw.
Coleman
Shaw.
David Shaw.
All right, so maybe, there's a lot of options, but maybe our first thing is we go to this place that he frequents and just get a vibe check.
Yeah. He most likely is probably distributing pigment there at the club. So we should probably try to get a sample or try to see what we can find.
I think Kate said they were all involved in the nightlife, so that's probably where.
Maybe we already established this, but do we have a way of getting pigment without talking to Shaw?
I'm sure there'll be dealers.
Call, didn't you have a connection? You were trying
I
to
mean, I made a call out to some friends, and they said they could get me some pigment, but it wasn't through his pipeline. Basically, I was told by everyone I know not to deal with him because it fucks you up. Which obviously that's the goal, but I couldn't tell them that. But I feel pretty confident I could walk in there and score drugs. It's what I've done my whole life.
Well,
Yeah, you have a good shot.
I guess we just do it now.
Everyone who is not alive, be aware that there will be pigment users that might be able to see you. So keep a low profile.
You should all just manifest going in, right?
I still think they'd probably notice.
Will they know the
us.
difference if you're manifested?
I don't know how they possibly would.
Okay.
Because people just see, if you're manifest, people just see ghosts, but
True.
think they're real.
So Lavinia's going to manifest into a pretty fancy club dress, all glittery and accentuating her formerly nice body.
Right on. All right. Ko, are you going to manifest too, or are you staying?
No, I will not be manifested, but I will look festive. I will look like I'm at the club.
Festive. I love that.
Festive, but not manifested.
Oh,
Exactly.
Okay.
Abner, you are.
Yeah.
I know you're
person.
under. Are you going to manifest? Abner.
Oh, I don't think I'm there.
It's
That's right. Yep.
it's
You guys. You are gonna
girls
join
except
later.
Mia.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Viv, are you manifesting or are you staying ghostly?
You don't have to. You don't have to pay a
gonna
cover
manifest.
if you manifest.
I'm not gonna
Just kidding,
manifest.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
All of us should not manifest until we get in there.
I know, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna wait to manifest, but very much little black dress club attire.
Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So with that, Abner and Mia. So before we get to the crew jumping into the club, what's your next plan?
Gosh.
I forgot what our next plan was, Mia.
Gosh, because I mean we could circle up, but the thing is we're stuck in our ghostly form, so it's like because once we come out, we can't just go back in. That's the thing.
And I don't want to go to that club, Mia.
I don't either. Because it's too many cooks, one kitchen scenario. That's the thing. But we should get ready for a backup just in case, because if they go to shit, we got to be the contingency plan. Or I can just go and what we can do also, because there is too many cooks, one kitchen, we can go back to normal people form and just wait for everybody else. You know, you can spend the night with your loved someone. I can spend the night doing things as well.
Are you trying to get out of work right now?
No, absolutely not. I'm not.
Kind of sounds like
As
it.
Mia's also putting her phone back into her pocket. No.
You can clock out. I can clock out.
Mia, I hope you're taking this job seriously.
I am taking this very seriously. It's just, if we go in there, we can actually possibly screw things up.
Well, I'm definitely not going in there because I know I'll screw things up because look at how old I am.
Exactly. It's like it's gonna look weird. What is it gonna be like? Oh, look, here's a lesbian and here's a grandpa. That doesn't make sense.
I'm that old.
Mia or Abner or both. Roll me wits plus investigation.
I'm sorry. Bisexual and grandpa.
Just
thinking of Boomer. Sorry, no, sorry.
Method, yeah.
I like I said, Mia's putting the phone down because it's constantly vibrating. Her
Majesty is impatient.
Also, I have one of those watches because you're also you can see texts.
Yep.
So I'm just saying we can wait and be the backup if that's what I think we should do.
You got it. You got three successes. Awesome. Did you roll, Mia?
Oh, successes. Obviously, that so happened. Hold on.
Yep. Wits plus investigation.
Oh no, I'm not good at wits. Oh wait, I am.
You're a detective.
Something
Randy, you're an
very witty would
investigator.
say.
I keep thinking Boomer right now. So
Boomer's
that's where I'm like,
also smart as fuck.
I know what role I'm playing in Vampire.
all right, here we go.
We haven't played Delta Green in about 6 months.
Okay, thank God. Okay, I got 2 successes and one's a 10. So.
Okay. There's a lot of leads you all haven't pursued yet.
Damn it.
Like a lot.
But
you
we
know,
do have a lot of leads that we need to do.
Like, looking into the ownership of the
I should-
dispensaries.
The paperwork. Yeah, we could
paperwork.
do paperwork, Abner.
Looking
I
into
can
who
track-
Shaw works for. Looking into who invests.
Me, are
following
you
the
telling
money.
me?
we
Are you
have to do
telling me
research.
we can go follow a paper trail?
Yeah, I can definitely.
That sounds
Go
like
follow
so
paper.
much more fun.
Well, what about the investigation of like the house, his background, and all that? It's gonna take
There we
time. I could
go.
call my contacts. I can go meet them because
Yeah, I
there's
can't
some
help
of
but
them.
feel like you're trying to get rid of me.
Again, not the case because I know Texas Rangers. I know things. I know people. I know detectives that live nearby that probably who run across this individual before in the past. So,
Then you won't mind if I tag along.
oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. But you gotta be in people form. You are not meeting this person as Casper.
I will manifest before your eyes.
No. I need us to get warm. That's what I'm saying. You cannot be in ghostly form because you are not possessing. You're not possessing Leela's. Her. No, there. You don't know the detective's property.
Smooth.
I'll behave myself.
What is
I know how to be a human
Okay,
being.
that's fine. We can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's go meet.
are
Let's
we
go.
gonna
Let's
get
go meet our.
there?
Let me reach out to my contact right now. Hold on, because
Do
I
we
think
have a
that's.
car?
You can't. You be the car. I'll text.
You're
You
in
drive.
ghost form.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go
You're a
de-ice
Damn.
because I need to be able to like.
Are you going to walk there?
How we
You
get
don't.
there.
You don't have your phone either, there, Mia, because you're dead.
You
You're
don't. I.
out of your body.
Oh. Wait. Oh shit! I'm really in trouble now.
Yeah, you went back to
Yeah,
Denver and went 0.
Okay, but I'm
Um,
noticing the time, and I know the individual, so they're not happy with me right now because I've not probably.
Yeah, they're not
responded
thrilled.
right away. Okay,
they're probably
so
not thrilled.
I need to go get some ice. I'm not on ice, and we'll meet up and we'll meet my contact. This is going to
no,
be fine.
So you all are under for a minimum of 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm under. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
oh,
you're not getting. You're not
shoot.
getting out. I don't know
They're
what.
in-
I don't know what
Oh,
you're
they're
talking
gonna
about
see
with
me.
this.
So as a refresher for everyone,
Leela's gonna see me in ghost form. Oh fuck.
as a refresher for everybody, when you go under, they're essentially embalming your living body.
Oh, it's not a simple flip of the switch. Great.
Logan gets to do that, not you
Oh,
guys.
2 weeks.
Yep. So you're under for a minimum. They can probably work it to where they can get you out in a week, but that's
rough.
that was stupid. Why
It's
would
rough
I
on
go
your
under
bones.
ice? I'm not gonna get any.
We were
She's not going to. That's so stupid.
I mean,
Yo,
you
no
can
Santa.
manifest.
That's
Just
too much.
You could trade vitality all night. It'd be
I
fun.
can't. There's lines that are crossed. That's too much like ghosts. I don't know. Now,
So I'm gonna let you all figure that out.
Why is that your
Kinda take some time to
priority?
think about
Yeah,
that.
I
Mia's
think we're-
having
I
a
think we're gonna
spiraling
need a
attack.
minute.
Yeah, the
Mia's
OODA loop is
spiraling.
all fucked up.
Lovely to leave you
So
alone.
we'll just let you mull over that.
That's the whole scene is Mia having a panic attack but they will go see her.
Right. Okay, got it. The rest of you all, you're at the club. You're at Inhale. Inhale is in downtown Denver, and it is a very modern, very sophisticated club. It's not like a dingy joint. It's not like like a terrible what's the word I'm looking for? Like a dive bar. It's not like a dive bar. This place is like very modern. It's very popular, as you can tell by the line that's running out the door all the way around the block. So what's the plan? Like you can hear the music already bumping from inside. What's the plan?
So there's obviously the main exit we're about to go through, but if you look behind the bar, there's sort of a side door that looks like it's only for staff. We could just that way if we need to.
Good call.
Well, if you guys want, I think I'm just gonna walk through the front door.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
no,
yes.
yeah,
I think you and me
normal,
have to
but
step
it-
through the front door.
Yeah, manifested were
we need
four
to say.
very hot ladies. Let's just
Yeah.
let's throw our weight around here.
I'm not
gonna-
gonna be manifested.
I'm gonna bypass the line and walk straight up to the bouncer,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
introduce myself.
All right.
I'm staying on
Big-
Colette's back.
Big dude. Big dude. Looks like he eats brick shit houses for breakfast. The suit, jacket, and the t-shirt underneath are just kind of like bulging a little bit. Like those buttons are screaming. They got nowhere to go, other than over his shoulder when they finally snap. But he kind of consults the clipboard in his hand and without even looking up says, "Lines that way."
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Colette Sawyer. I'm here on tour. We've been coming through to different curators across the states and everything, and I heard about Inhale online. One of my agents called me up and told me that this is one of the best places in town. So I thought I'd stop in and check in. And I want to see if maybe I can I've never used his background before, but the influence on him to assist with this role.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll. I would say either. What's your manipulation at?
It's a 2-dot.
Okay. Let's make a pool with your manipulation plus your influence.
Okay, got it. I have 3 successes.
Awesome. Yep. He actually looks up from the clipboard and says, "Okay, yeah, I think I've heard about you. I think we got some room for you. Is it just you?"
Well, it's me and my friends, but they're beautiful. Just take a look. And I gesture to the ladies.
Fucking Sergio. He kind of gives a nod.
I'm not there.
Yeah.
Same. We're getting past this part and then manifesting.
I was wondering too. I've been doing this series where I like to paint little pieces in each of the places I visit on tour. I was wondering, is your owner on site tonight? Is there a way I could speak with him about maybe doing a piece?
Mr. Shaw. Yeah. Let me see if I can see what his availability is. How's that?
Perfect. Let me go inside, get a little drunk, and then we can have that discussion, huh?
I'd love to meet him. I'm just acting like the dumbest club chick.
Sure you would. And he gets a velvet rope, kind of unclips it, stands aside with an arm, and says, "After you, ladies."
Thank
I'll
you.
Walking in.
I'll tip him on the way in. I'll give him like a 50.
Oh, okay, yeah, he likes that. Winks at you, Logan.
Logan has heeled boots on, so they are pushing 6 too.
Oh yeah. He digs it.
I'll like finger salute him, and go past.
Yeah, you walk into the club and packed.
The true
I mean,
gay.
what's that?
No, I just Caleb
like
laughing like a true,
Fucking
like a
Captain
true queer-ass
America.
dumbass.
Steve
So-
Rogers enters the club.
You got detention. So, and it is just it is packed, man. Everybody is on top of each other in good ways and not so good ways because it's just so crowded. Abner would hate it. Music's bumping, and yeah, the club is yours. What's the plan of attack? You're inside.
So I think that we should grab a booth. We should do some bottle service, and we should try and get as much of the waitresses, waiters to come over to us as possible. If they've got a VIP section, maybe if we hang out in a booth long enough, they'll put us up there. That's when they start serving you the drugs because they know you got money. So if we can prove we have money, we're cool people, and we don't fucking snitch, we'll be fine. You all got this?
Do we have the Orpheus credit card?
Is
Is this all going on your card? Because I don't have money.
I
Off
have
the
money.
books. Remember, it's off the books.
Yeah, it's off the books. All right. Well, keep the receipts. Save the receipts. Woo!
I'll follow your lead.
Koa and Viv, do you pop out?
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
once we get deep enough into the club, I manifest.
You manifest, and Koa, you stay under.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Good for me to know. Excellent. So you've finding a booth is hard. It is Friday night. It is peak business hours, but you're able to eventually kind of maneuver your way through the club and find a kind of a secluded booth up in the corner after what looks like a bachelorette party just kind of popped out of there to go dance and just forgot to leave somebody behind to hold their seat. So
Is it an acceptable seat? We want to get as close as we can to the VIP section, so I'm going to start throwing my weight around. If there's a section closer to the VIP section with guys or something, Lavinia is going to try to manipulate them to get a seat.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, so it does appear there is a staircase or a set of stairs, kind of two of them, behind a wall leading up into the second floor of the club. And there is just a gaggle of dude bros. I don't know what you call them. It's like a murder of crows, a gaggle of dude bros. I don't know. A bag of douches. And they are, does that work? No? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
I call
Yes,
it, yeah.
it does.
Paints
It
the
tracks.
picture.
I
And they
went
are-
with bag of dicks, but okay.
That too. Okay. I like that. Bag of Richards. And they are there by the staircase. And what do you do? What's the approach? What's the plan of attack?
I think Lavinia would probably walk up and be like, "Oh, I found the sausage party!" Just like join them. What?
Well, they're gonna be like,
Oh, I love that Sergio's been a man his whole life and he's playing a woman.
She is uncharacteristically energetic and friendly and well, not really slutty. She's pretty slutty just normally, but she's going to try to ingratiate herself and try to
Okay.
kind of like, get as close as she can so we have a nice view of the VIP section.
Now, so is the plan you're trying to get these guys out of their seat, or are you just going to join? The
Well,
party?
I'm fine with joining them and just bullshitting until,
Okay. All right. Roll either
Colette, is this
charisma-
what we want to do, or are we not liking this idea?
No, Vin, you're doing
Okay.
great. Like, this is a whole other side of you I did not think existed. So it's
I'd rather be listening to punk music, but I'm fine. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Roll either charisma or manipulation plus, let's go with empathy
Okay, charisma and manipulation.
or manipulation, whichever's higher.
Oh, my manipulation. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding that. Oh, they're both
Middle.
the same. All right, here we go.
Cool. Okay.
All right, I don't roll as well as Caleb. Let's see, a 3 and a 7. So I guess 1 success.
One success, and then Colette, if you wanted to roll as well to assist, you could absolutely do that, and your
Could I-
successes
Come on,
will stack.
girl.
Could I do it with my appearance? I've never used my appearance.
Yes, let's do it. Absolutely.
Yep. The hot stat. You gotta
Hot
love
stat.
World
Hot
of
stat,
Darkness
hot stat.
putting in a hot stat.
Yep.
So it was appearance and what?
I would say empathy.
Oh, you're done for, dude. Pool of 7.
Beautiful.
5 successes.
Okay, yeah, so 6 successes total. Yeah, they've all of a sudden, these guys who were having no luck whatsoever, by the looks of it, polo shirts too tight, hair too gelled, cologne too strong, now all of a sudden have these very good looking people paying attention to them. And so, yeah, babe, come on in. Let's talk. I'm Tyler.
Oh, yuck.
I'm Tyler.
Tyler.
This is
Let's go,
Dan.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler, Dan.
Yeah, that's Aiden. Like, what up?
These
So,
names.
yeah.
Wow, it's really easy for women to get men.
Yeah,
I'm learning so much.
It ain't fucking hard.
These are children.
These are not men.
Yeah, these are not men.
These are
these
lame
are
asses.
very much boys. Yeah, they still live by the mantra of GTL, even though that's about 20 years out of date.
Man.
And yeah, so you are now in this booth.
Hey, so you guys look really fun, but we sort of came here to get fucked up. Do you think you could buy us a bottle?
Yeah. What do you want?
Oh, whatever's most expensive. I've got tastes.
I like that. I got taste too.
You stick around long enough, I'll show you what they're like.
Dope. Yo, let me
Logan's
get some
trying to
ish.
hang back and like not, because they know that they're like tall and buff and low-key imposing, and like dudes like that do not like women like that. So Logan's trying to hang back but still be like close.
Want to introduce you to our bodyguard, Logan?
Scary dog.
6'2", ripped.
As soon as
these
we
are
get the bottle, we'll bring
bodyguard.
Logan in and just scare the fucking table away.
Yeah,
Please
so
do,
these are
please
guys
do.
who don't know any better. They order like what's Jay-Z's cognac? Like Doucet?
God, no!
That's fine.
Vince.
That's fine.
Like
That's okay.
I didn't know that was a thing. It's
yeah,
That's
like
okay.
no, Jay-Z's cognac.
Or
Bottle
like
of
Cristal.
Doucet. They order a bottle of Doucet because to them that's
I
top
can't be
shelf.
seen with this bottle.
Cristal.
Right.
Remember that one?
Like these are guys on stock clerk salaries. Doucet is, next level.
Greg.
Vince, while this is happening, like if I do a glance over at the VIP section, do I see Shaw or any kind of entourage?
So you do notice that there is like kind of like a windowed section above the dance floor, right at the top of the club, that these stairs seem to be leading into, and it is lit, so you can kind of see some like neon lighting behind the glass, and you do see a silhouette standing at the glass, but it's tough to see who exactly it is.
Okay.
But you've got your cognac, you've got your dude bros. What's happening?
We need a way to scare them away.
got me.
Logan.
We'll do a push-up competition. I guarantee I can beat them.
Do it. Oh.
Yeah, come on in, Logan. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'll come over and be like, hey, I wonder where you went off to.
There it is.
Oh, this is our friend Logan. Come sit down, Logan. I'll like kind
Oh.
of push them to let her.
Oh, yo, like,
in
what's
there.
up? Like, hey, this party's getting kind of full. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's great.
I'm sorry.
What's
As-
that? What do you need?
Zach is panicking because there's 3 men and now 3 women, and now it's getting crowded. The math. But go ahead.
I'm gonna
I
sit
didn't
down.
say it would make sense.
No, and I'm with you. Yes, I am.
As Logan sits down, I want Cole to like drape her arms around Logan's bicep there and get really
I was
close
about
up.
to say I'm gonna drape my arm
Oh,
around
nice.
Colette.
I just
We-
want to
we-
say this has been so fun. Tyler, Dan, Aiden, you guys are so sweet. We're gonna be such good friends by the end of this night.
That seemed awesome.
Viv
Yeah,
is gonna
yeah.
come back. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go nuts. Go for it.
Viv's gonna come back with gin that is way more expensive than the Kool-Aid they ordered. Sit down on the table. Like, I found something for us. That might be worth it.
I'm gonna turn and like offer my lap as a place for Viv to sit as I have one arm around Colette.
She puts the bottles down and away from them is just like, and sits down.
The one called Tyler leans over to you, Logan, and is like, "Yo, can I get some pointers?"
Logan blue screens for a minute because this is all they have. And goes, yeah, man, later. I'm kind of busy right now.
Yo, listen, game recognized game. I'm just saying. That's
I got
fucking
you,
dope.
Damn.
Yo, dude, check this shit out. She's like fucking swimming in it.
If my arm is long enough to reach, I start playing with Lavinia's hair next to Colette.
I'll look at them and be like, you guys like to watch?
Guys, this is the horniest fucking game we have ever been in.
Look, I told you Fuckboy Logan was coming. Fuckboy
Yeah.
Logan is here.
Dan is like, can we?
I think Lavinia has an idea about how to start the process of getting them out, so I think she will
Okay.
grab Dan by the hand and be like, let's dance. And I'm going to pull him out of the booth onto the dance floor, and hopefully I can lose him on the dance floor.
Yeah. Roll. Okay, we're gonna make this interesting. Roll dexterity plus fucking either performance or stealth.
Okay, so dexterity, which is nothing, plus stealth, which is 2. All right, that's good.
Oh fuck. All right.
Here we go. Oh yeah, that's a 0, which is a 10, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
a 1, which is so 0
So no.
successes.
Yeah. He
That's
is.
0, baby.
He's liking his odds. And so
Yeah.
he is
Sticking around.
latched onto you like those leeches and Stand By Me. Like
Oh.
he's going nowhere.
Like
Uh,
leech.
Yeah. So
Fuck.
yeah.
All right, well I got him on the dance floor for now, so that's
Yeah.
1 out of there.
He knows one move and it's god awful.
Just grinding.
Oh my
The lane.
Jesus.
I think I want to make Aiden and Tyler as physically uncomfortable in this booth as possible. Like
Okay.
I want to begin being that couple in the club. Where it's
Okay.
like, oh fuck, like nuzzling into the neck and sort of just everything I can do to be as
Start like
so
barking and farting,
affectionate.
that might work.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
All right. Roll
That will
roll
not work.
let's roll manipulation plus fuck it. Let's go empathy on this one.
All right.
Can I help her with this?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not
You have
useful.
to. You
Yeah,
have
you're
to.
nuzzling back.
Yeah, I mean, I've probably got like one arm around Viv's waist and the other around Colette, and just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
And they will be
Viv is
into it
just
if you roll poorly.
locking,
I have 4
locking eyes with them
successes.
as this is
I have
happening.
all four of my dice are
Yeah,
success.
yeah. They are just
Queens.
at first they're like super into it, and then it's like
Oh.
Viv's face is gonna like slide into frame.
yeah. What do I do?
What music is playing in the background? I have to know this for scientific purposes.
You can't. You should. It's like trance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Kind of stuff.
yes.
This is shit then. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They're like, well, you have fun, and then they bounce. So-
Don't even look at them.
No,
Yeah.
don't go. And then I'll just move back into the booth now that we've got it.
The quest for the booth has
Yeah.
is victorious. Unfortunately, Lavinia has jumped on that grenade, and
Well, I would probably see that
Yeah.
his friends are leaving and say something. Your friends are going.
yeah. Hold on, I'll be back. Don't go nowhere.
As soon as he turns around, I'm.
Yeah.
Go anywhere.
You just
There it is.
fucking vanish. You
Fuck this shit out.
you ghost him.
Literally.
So,
Oh no.
yeah,
There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
yeah. There it
Yes,
is.
yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Logan is trying
Fuck.
very hard not to be like breathless, but is very much like,
Yeah.
okay.
Say, are you okay? Are
I'm
you-
good. I'm
are
super
you
good.
okay?
That was fun. That really worked.
Who's seen Archer?
Bits of it, yeah.
Sploosh.
Yeah, sploosh.
Yeah.
So, okay. Continue. I apologize.
Now what?
Okay.
What's Nakoa doing during all this? I'm sorry, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Just looking at us,
Just
judging.
watching your horny
Silently
crucible
judging
members.
us.
I'm not even
Okay.
there with you guys.
Go at home.
No, I'm totally. I walked in and I just like
Okay.
dipped into the crowd. I'm actually looking for like a door that would probably lead to a back service entrance
Easy.
and stuff
Yep.
like that. I'm gonna pull. I'm wearing like one of those like blazers, like think Erica Aishi like
I like it.
outfit.
Yep.
But I'm pulling out AH.
Oh
my
yeah,
little
yeah.
pocket
Okay.
rat.
Asshole.
And I'd like to use a 0 vitality wail on him to kind of calm him down, but I'd like to send him out in through the service entrances to look for an escape path and possibly any offices that might be
Okay.
in the back area while I'm walking around
So-
the club after I send him on his way.
Roll manipulation plus animal ken.
A gigantic rat is going to run through the club now.
It's a ghost rat.
We
Pretty
just
successful.
had
True, it's a
Three
ghost rat.
successes.
Yeah,
I got three
so-
successes.
three giant rats.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine being the pigment user that sees this shit?
Just one.
Right.
I'm seeing rats, dude.
Oh,
Thankfully, you're in the back, and so like you see where the bathrooms are. You see that there's an emergency exit. There doesn't seem to be any offices down here on this bottom floor. You do find the back way out, like kind of like you said, the service entrance.
Mhm.
And it seems like the offices are upstairs.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for now. But then after I send AH to go do that, I'd like to go back to the club and then expend a single vitality point of whale and emulate the feelings of pigment and see if I can nab somebody who might be like vibing off that sensation and looking for it.
Okay, so you're looking to project the euphoric feeling that's generated by pigment. Is that kind of what you're doing? Got
Yes.
it. Okay. I will say you do notice that there are people looking at you.
Like putting the
No, like
people are
there's eye
looking at me.
contact.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to lose those people in the crowd, but maintain eye contact like I do see them.
Got it. Okay.
And disappear.
Yeah, roll dexterity plus stealth.
Not my good skill.
I hope you guys don't get rope dogs to show up.
God,
no.
that would suck.
2
Okay.
successes.
Yeah, you're able to. It takes a little bit, but thankfully this place is so damn packed. You're actually able to kind of sink back into the crowd and maintain eye contact with them, but then you notice it. It's 2 guys in particular. They're kind of like looking around, and they definitely look high. Like they definitely look high. And they're just kind of they're looking for you, but you've got eyes on them.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna as I'm weaving through the crowd, then I'm gonna maybe look for like the VIP section or look for anything outside of those 2 that might be of note. I'm just
Yep.
wandering around.
So you do find that there is those 2 staircases I mentioned at the back of the club that lead up to that kind of windowed area. There is like velvet ropes there and bodyguards, or at least security, club security.
If I get close enough, will they notice? Will perhaps any of the bodyguards notice me? I'm gonna see if I can slip by.
Yeah, roll. They don't seem to be watching you, so you get the impression that they are not under the influence of pigment.
Okay. Then I'd like to walk by them and go up the stairs.
You do. And you end up in this kind of lounge / office where there's like a desk and there's some couches, like a little conference table. There's bottles everywhere, like a little private bar, mirrors and razor blades and other things. paraphernalia associated with drug use. And you see this guy in a suit standing kind of at the window, drink in hand, looking down at the crowd. And you see a big guy, Hispanic looking, with his hair cut in a high and tight. He's messing around on his phone, sitting on the couch, and he looks up and he makes eye contact with you.
Oh, he notices me?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah.
And he smiles. It is not a good smile.
Oh!
This is the kind of smile that a wolf makes before it consumes its prey.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do anything.
I'm not gonna look like I'm like terrified right now, because I did not expect him to look at me. Would I know that he knows that I'm like a ghost or a person?
Are you manifested?
I'm not manifest.
So then you know that he is looking at you and seeing you when he shouldn't be able to.
Okay. Well, this is in the bathroom. As I take a step back.
Ooh.
I definitely didn't want that.
The old "this isn't the bathroom" trip.
Yeah, right.
He's never even seen that move before. You're
Works
good.
for every ghost.
He doesn't. Oddly enough, he doesn't say anything to the other guy in the office. He just kind of watches you go.
Okay. I'm gonna panic and I'm gonna go down the stairs.
All right.
Because that was not. But I'm gonna keep the guy's memories to his face, and then I'm going to go look for the rest of them.
Okay. Club Dude Bro booth. What's your way ahead?
I mean, next closest is getting into that area with
Upstairs.
our friend.
Yeah, we're just looking expensive for a while.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna keep buying expensive bottles, mentioning to the wait staff that we're trying to have a good time tonight, the best time we can, and waiting to see if that bouncer ever comes back, and seeing if anything opens up for us by being generous to this wait staff and just buying a shitload.
Okay. All right.
We need to make a little bit of a scene too. Like we need to, like, if we don't know this, but if our target is like currently standing watching the club, we need to attract his attention. I think Lavinia kind of instinctively understands this, so she's probably at some point standing, dancing, on the chairs and stuff, just really trying to get seen.
All right.
Is there anyone in the club that I know would know who I am?
Ooh. I would say no. There's a lot of people in here. It's tough to tell, but nobody that immediately jumps out at you.
Okay. Never mind. Okay, then I will.
From your previous employment, correct?
Yeah, just anyone that I know that I could like up nod to let them know that we're here.
Okay. Roll perception plus alertness. We'll do that. God damn it, Surge, with the fucking gif.
Trying to keep that vibe.
I love it. I love it.
That's 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. Yeah, as a matter of fact. I will say, are you looking for somebody who was a previous employee of the club, or are you looking for just somebody that ran in your circles?
No, yeah, someone that I know speed up moving us along. Like, that could tell somebody that these people don't fuck around, something like that.
I will say you do notice that there is a bouncer approaching the group. And leans over to Colette, as a matter of fact, and says, You Sawyer?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Mr. Shaw would like to speak with you.
I would like to speak with him. Should I bring my friends, or is it just a me situation?
Oh my god, I want to meet him. And I'm like half clamoring over her.
My friend Vin has heard a lot. I guess she's interested in seeing somebody who makes all this happen.
Yeah. All of you. You're all invited. Come on up.
You're the best.
And yeah, he kind of leads you to those stairs, and again, the velvet rope is opened up, and you are brought upstairs, and you see the exact same sight that Koa had seen not too long ago. Only this time, the Hispanic gentleman that had been sitting on the couch is now standing. And as you all walk in, he looks at you first, Colette, and does this, which is indication for you to raise your arms.
They're gonna pat you down.
Okay.
Pat you down.
He pats you down.
I stand uncomfortably close to make sure he doesn't do anything creepy.
Yep. Nothing. It seems to be very professional. In fact, in those more questionable areas, it looks like he's using the back of his hands as opposed to the front.
You got to be careful. I've got a pencil in there somewhere. I won't tell you where.
Next.
When he begins patting me, I say, "You can use your full hands if you want."
Oh my god.
He just kind of looks at you, and there is zero warmth in his eyes.
Yeah, he's not a big teddy bear, huh?
You cold?
A little bit, yeah. You guys should warm it up in here.
I don't think we have that for you.
I'll just like pretend like I don't know what he's talking about.
Next. Pats you all down. Mr. Shaw turns around and says, so you're Colette.
Yeah. I heard a lot about this club through my agent Charlie, and he was really big on this being a spot I should stop in. So I thought I'd stop by. I've been doing this thing where I've been painting different places I stopped during tour and sort of adding to the ambiance. And I was thinking, I don't know, someone as successful as you in a place like this might want my services. I also heard that maybe you're a good person to know.
I'm a really good person to know.
Oh, yeah?
You want a drink?
I love a drink, whatever you have.
The top shelf stuff is up here, so exclusively. So, what's your poison?
I always used to drink vodka, but I'll take anything you're drinking. You're probably a tastemaker. That's why you got a bar. Why don't you pick something for both of us?
All right. And he picks this. He picks bourbon, Blanton's, which you can't fucking find anywhere, and pours out for you. It actually pours one for Lavinia, Logan, Viv.
Appreciate it.
This is so fancy, and I'm just like, pretend to sip it.
Yeah. So, what? So what is it you're looking for? You want to paint me? Is that what you're saying? Come here, have a seat on the couch.
Yeah, sure. And I'll sit down. Well, I wasn't initially thinking of painting you, although that's something we could definitely discuss. I was thinking about painting the building. Somewhere a wall, if you have a mural in mind, or just a small piece, whatever you'd feel comfortable about. You'd have a Colette Sawyer original, and, well, we'd certainly become better friends.
I like that. I like your work. I've seen it around before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your
been
favorite?
A while, though.
Yeah.
I was always partial to, and he names like one of your more popular pieces. I don't want to make something up because I don't know what your naming convention would have been, but yeah, he definitely names a kind of a more popular piece that definitely was, it kind of marked your introduction into the Denver art scene.
That's fair. That's where a lot of people get in on my stuff, so I'm glad it worked for you.
Been a while though.
Yeah, I've been on a bit of a, I guess you call it a sabbatical. I tried to get sober, like all great artists do, and I failed, like all great artists do.
Lucky for us.
Yeah.
Sober's boring.
It is, isn't it?
That's what I've been trying to tell her, and just adding to the mix.
Vin's my biggest hype girl in Denver. I take her with me everywhere when I stop in. And
Speaking of partying, and I'm like looking at the paraphernalia and stuff on the table, right? Didn't you mention there was some pretty obvious paraphernalia?
Yep. Hey, Lorenzo, why don't you take the ladies out? Show them downstairs. Open bar, whatever they want.
Show them downstairs.
Well, to the main floor.
Oh, that was
Not to the
really
fucking
scary.
basement. Yeah.
That was
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Vince, does he mean all of us? Is he sort of gesturing to all of us, or
No. He wants you to stay.
He's talking
Oh,
about the three
okay.
of us.
Okay.
Right. Are you gonna be all right in here by yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
She says, kind of.
Yeah. Of course.
Logan doesn't move.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll tap Logan on the shoulder and follow Lorenzo.
oh my god. Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
really, he's trying to show you a good time.
My good time's always with you. And I'm not technically a lady,
Sweet.
so
My apologies. Now get the fuck out.
Yeah, I think Lavinia would not want to create too much of a show, so I think she'll probably follow Rivas out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Look
give
at
a
it.
look to Logan that says, "I'm good."
all right. See you in a bit.
Lorenzo, take a drive. You got a boss?
Are we once we get out of the office? I'm gonna say,
Yes.
you know what? This is boring. I'm just gonna go home.
Oh no,
I didn't-
stay.
It's fine. I'll see you guys later. I didn't sign up for this. Let me know when we go to another club.
Yeah, for sure. I'll like lean in to give her like a kiss on the cheek and say, I think they can still see us. As she goes.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave and then unmanifest and come back in, but stay down. I'm not gonna get back in the office.
And Nakoa, I will say you're able to get back up there now.
Okay, yeah. Once Loren, yeah, I'd like to be in the
Okay.
office if possible.
in
Circle
the
back.
meantime, Mia and Abner, what are you doing?
So I think we
We do prep.
can I ask this? How
Absolutely.
far away are we from the club?
I'd say you'd probably be able to get there in 20, 30 minutes at the most.
Okay. I think Mia and I will start by walking there
Okay.
because we need to procure some sort of transportation.
Yeah, easy enough. You're actually able to just kind of phase into and ride along in a cab.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, wait,
Yep.
wait. I'm so sorry. I just want to pause. I want to clarify something with Aaron. Are you taking one of their security cars or Shaw's car? Are you taking one of his cars, or are we taking like a cab?
I was thinking we would go to the club and steal. You know how his security guards had those Suburbans? Right, Vince? They had like those black
They did.
Suburbans that
They
they were
did.
driving.
Get it?
Yep.
Yeah,
was
I'm
thinking-
with you.
I
Got
was
it, get it.
thinking we just jack one of those.
I'm with
Okay.
you. Okay.
Yeah, so you get to the club, and we'll say you get there, and there is, you notice kind of around back, there is at least one of those Escalades parked, and you recognize the plate number.
Are there eyes out there?
Not that you can tell. Nope. Cameras. but-
Yeah.
So
And cameras can't pick us up, right?
Just certain types, and these look mundane.
Yeah.
Yeah, these look mundane.
Abner, are you thinking of like, what do you think? Get in the car,
I'm-
drive it, and then we crash it?
I'm thinking we grab the car, we drive it back in the direction of the hotel, and we stash the car, because what if Shaw got hit by his security guard's own vehicle?
That's what I'm. Mhm.
We could keep that in our back pocket as like an assassination tool, right?
Like what we were supposed to do originally for our mission, and we can wrap it up.
Do you?
Yes.
I don't know. I can open the car. I might not be able to start it. Do you know how to hotwire a car?
I actually can. Hot one. And and what I can do is I could stay by slightly possess someone, and then if I need to either turn the car on or do something, I could be nearby.
You don't need to
Okay.
do any of that. You could, Aaron, you could possess the car.
Oh, I didn't
Well,
realize.
I'm
I
thinking
could
of like the
turn it on
driver,
with-
just in case if a driver comes by, I
Yep.
can go ahead and partially.
Right.
possess.
I didn't realize I could turn the car on without the key.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Y-
No further planning necessary. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Let's steal a car.
I'm in the car. I am in the passenger seat of the car. Oh,
Mia, get in the driver's seat and manifest when I pull out, so it doesn't look like the car's driving itself.
that's true. I'm gonna do that. So I will do that, but if it's possible, I would like to use the Bluetooth. He can use the Bluetooth in the car, right, to make a phone call?
You don't have phones.
No. But doesn't like the car, like if some of them don't they have like GPS satellites or something like that? Because he's that
You
rich
don't want
kind
to
of
leave
asshole.
you don't want to leave a number in the history of this car.
Fuck. But you're in the computer. You can wipe it
Man,
out.
you are.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to.
No, I want
I
to
don't know how
catch
to work
financial
on
records, like
computers.
Al Capone type shit. Like,
Oh,
'cause then I
got
can
it.
get
Okay,
paper
got
trail.
it.
That's
Get him for
why.
tax evasion. Okay,
You know what? Sometimes you're so.
it works.
You got it. That's
It
what
works.
works sometimes.
It works.
Mia, we can figure this out later. We need to go. We just stole a car. And I'm
Well,
driving.
yeah, I'm in the car. I'm driving. I'm talking to you as you're driving.
So
Abner.
yeah, the Abner Escalade with
Yes.
with Mia. The Abnerade. Abner.
No.
That sounds like Abner Lemonade. No, just Escalade.
Escalabner.
Aberscalade.
Escalabner.
Water.
Escalabner.
Escalabner.
Escalabner. Takes off, and back in the club. So what's the rest of the crew doing at this point? So Lavinia, Logan, and Viv specifically.
I
My-
would like.
Go, Viz.
I would like to. Is there a window, like an exterior window in Shaw's office?
To the outside.
Yeah, but like not like just open facing, no like balcony or anything.
There is not.
Okay. Does he have like a sky? Is there? So there's no windows in the room. It's just walls.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's just walls on the three sides, and then the plate glass looking out on the club floor.
Right. Okay. Never mind. I'm hanging around.
Okay. Lavinia, did you have something?
Yeah. While I was in there, did I see any computers?
Yes.
Do you need a distraction?
No, Lavinia does not feel very useful at the moment, and I think once she gets away from Revis, I think what I'm considering is demanifesting, going into the back offices and seeing if I can start finding anything useful.
Okay. So there are really no back offices. There's really just the top floor that you're on.
Yeah.
So, and you actually see Nakoa as she's
Yeah.
heading up the stairs.
Yeah. Fuck.
Do we want to keep an eye on Revis?
I was kind of thinking of taking him over, but
I was
then he would
about to
know.
say if you want to grab him.
I think he'd figure it out after whenever I leave him.
But he said something about taking a drive, and that is scary to me when we're leaving Colette there alone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what does Revis do? Does he just like stand guard, or does he seem to be taking us or going somewhere else?
He seems to be walking you out, and then once you get to the bottom, to the main floor, he peels off. Looks like he's going back to the service entrance.
So he didn't care at all that Viv peeled off and left. Like, it didn't seem like he was suspicious. Okay.
Nope. No, and he did say, it does look like he said something into his radio as he was walking out, and if you want to make an alertness check, you can see what he said.
I think that's
Yeah.
worth it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can I also?
Do perception plus alertness.
Ooh, 6. Let's go.
1.
I have one success.
Okay, it's 2.
I have 3.
Okay, so Logan, you all make out, like Lavinia and Viv, you make out a couple words here, but Logan, you hear him very quietly say, 3 coming down. Keep an eye on them. Keep them from going up.
I'll get close to Lavinia, and if Viv's demanifested but close, I'll kind of share what they said.
I need to know where this Revis is going. She's just gonna start like dancing her way in the direction that he went, trying to keep tabs on him. I at least want to know if he leaves the club. Like, is he jumping into a car? Or...
Okay. So roll. You're trying to be unseen. So roll.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another dexterity plus stealth roll.
Okay, that'll work.
Can I help and like spin her through the crowd? Because I'm like big and like cut a little bit of a swath for her to like move a little easier.
You could, but you're demanifested, right, Lavinia?
No, I'm still manifested. I'm
Still
not
manifested.
committed to. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yes, you absolutely could. So for you then, Logan, roll. Let's roll dexterity plus. Do you have anything in performance?
I doubt it.
Let's do athletics.
No.
Do athletics.
Vince, you're giving me really nice rolls today.
I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 6 are a
Wow.
success.
I have just 2 successes.
Easy.
This is the best Logan's ever
Hell
fucking
yeah.
rolled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
You were
Allegra
just
even has rolled.
Yeah.
Probably.
No kidding.
spinning Viv through the floor. Yeah. Lorenzo doesn't seem to be paying too much attention, but he is heading towards the back, towards that service exit.
Is Viv still around?
Yeah, I'm still around.
Viv, I think he's going for the service entrance. If you want to see where he's doing outside.
Oh yeah, and she's gonna follow him, but activate spider's bristles and stay on the wall.
Ooh. Okay. So we've got a stain activation here, folks. So yeah. So this is
Bad guy powers.
Bad guy powers.
Oh.
So how many spite points are you tapping to do this?
What's the smallest? Can I just do one?
Yeah, you can just do one.
Okay, cool.
so-
Because
so
I'm not
roll-
trying to do anything fancy. Just sticky hands.
Okay, so roll one dice. One die. Sorry.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good and safe and fine. It's a 3. Never mind.
You gain 1 additional spite point.
Eesh.
Not a rating, but a point. So the square underneath the circle. As you kind of tap, and how does it feel? Like, what is she?
I think this is
What are they thinking?
this is just like what you want to do when you want to like keep an eye on somebody in the club and like stay undetected in the first place.
Right.
So it just feels like the feeling of expecting and getting everything you want immediately. So it's super great, but is not going to be great later.
Like an
so she
instant
just,
gratification type thing.
Yeah. The like as she agrees to what Logan asked her to do, the spines just start like rippling down her form, and she starts walking. And as she walks, she kind of like does that evolution thing and just starts crawling up and out of the door.
Animorphs. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, she's so cool.
So cool. While this is going on, Colette, you're on the couch with Shaw, and Shaw, he's not going for the kill just yet. He's kind of lounged back on the couch, one leg crossed over the other, arm over the back, drink in hand, and says, "So tell me about yourself."
Oh man, where do I even start? I grew up in Seattle. I had really weird, rich white parents, and they took me to weird, rich white schools. And I ended up becoming an artist because I drew on the walls too much. And sometimes when you're young and you show an aptitude for things, your parents decide that that's your identity. And it fit. So I don't know. I really like to drink. I really like to fuck. I really like to do all those things everybody always told you shouldn't. That's me. I think we should push the boundaries. What about you?
Oh, I like your style. I like it a lot. Me, let's just say I like to make money. I like power. Something not a lot of people have. They think they do, right? Politicians, cops. So many people in this life who think that they really have control of others, but I don't think they ever really come to understand or really know what control is. I like to push the boundaries and I like to find out.
What is control?
Ownership. Complete and total ownership. Ownership of people, ownership of operations, ownership of money. And money is the way you get to ownership. Money is the root of everything. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And I got a lot of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're really interesting, Shaw. I don't think I've met someone who's so brazenly honest in just the first hour that we spoke. Some people are really afraid to say they love money, like it's a stigma or something, but you embrace it.
Those people are weak. I'm not weak.
I can tell that about you. I think you'd make an interesting subject. I know I said I didn't come in here thinking to paint you, but maybe I ought to. We could do a piece on power, control.
Oh, I like that. I like that
Maybe-
a lot.
Maybe you could teach me a few things about what power is like.
I think I could teach you a lot. I think you could teach me more. You want to get high?
I do. But I don't know if you noticed, but those girls out there and Logan, they're in charge of watching me. My agent, who is also my dad, has been kicking in really hard on the sober thing.
That guy's your fucking dad?
Yeah.
Your dad's your fucking agent?
Yeah, it's a thing, Shaw.
At what point was that a good idea?
When I had no choice. And this is another thing I have no choice in. They're gonna be watching me tonight, and if I go home high, it's all a fucking thing. But if you want, you and I could we could put together a little date. I come over, I paint you, we get high, we do other things. Maybe we paint that.
I don't like to wait.
You didn't strike me as that type.
And listen, everything's a choice, right? You can either choose to be you or choose to not be. Who do you want to be?
I've only ever wanted to be me.
At this point, the lady, the folks downstairs, you notice Lorenzo come charging back into the club.
Yeah, his
I'm
car got
dropping my
stolen.
shoulder. I'm dropping my shoulder and hitting him head on.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
No.
Roll.
If he's heading for the stairs,
He's heading for the stairs.
absolutely
roll,
fucking not.
Roll strength plus brawl. And I'm going to roll a competing roll here. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
We were going, we were such
4.
a clean operation.
4.
4.
Yes, it happened.
Let me roll my 10 dice.
Oh, no!
10?
10?
It's
Oh
like
my god.
it's like hitting a wall, Logan. And he says, "You think you're special?"
Right as
I'm staying right between him and the stairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
as he is addressing her, I'm going to try to take over him.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Van.
First, Koa, I sincerely apologize. While this was all going on with Colette and Shaw, what were you up to up there?
I'm just keeping an eye on Colette
Okay.
right now. And if Shaw shows signs of aggression towards Colette, I'd like to try to subdue it with
Yeah.
a wail.
Oddly enough,
but
there
I'm
doesn't
just
yeah.
oddly watching.
Yeah, oddly
right
enough, there doesn't seem to be
behind.
any kind of outright aggression. Like he's not getting handsy. He's not getting. It's more implied. Like what they say in It's Always Sunny. It's the implication. Like it's not, So I had to alleviate the tension here a little bit. So
Yeah, no worries.
yeah.
I would just be slowly as he's like talking, just trying to get as close as possible, very quietly, just
And
slowly
you-
slinking in.
You can definitely see her, Colette. You can definitely see that she's there with you. But at this point, you want to try to possess him. And as soon as you try to reach out and grab those strands, you realize they're not there.
Oh,
There's
fuck.
something else inside.
Is he?
Well, that's a development.
He's a spirit of some kind.
He's one of us, right?
You feel
Maybe worse.
absolute hate.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking
Hate.
demon. He's
Fucking
a fucking
hell.
demon. Sorry.
Yeah.
He reaches down.
Oh, fuck.
And damn it. So Logan, I'm gonna give you a chance to roll dexterity plus dodge.
Logan. Oh, fuck.
Dexterity is
Listen.
3. Dodge. What's my dodge? Where's dodge? Fuck.
Oh, is there a dodge? I'm sorry. No, dexterity plus let's do athletics.
Okay.
There's no dodge. I'm sorry. I was in DG mode.
Ah. 1, 2. 2.
He doesn't pick you up, but he wraps a hand around your throat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a vice. And he starts walking you back towards the stairs.
As long as I'm between him and the stairs. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Viv, what are you doing?
I'm still on the wall. I'm
Yep.
like looking down at this happening.
Dude,
Yeah,
gotta
so
do
you,
something.
you, yeah, go ahead.
I think Viv is already, once the throat happened, Viv's already like,
Game
but
over.
I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
for Logan to see what they're gonna do. I'm looking at them in their eye, like
Okay.
on the side of the building, like.
I think that is a great place to take a break.
Oh, shit.
Ah,
So
Wow!
guys.
Come on,
let's be
heat
back
now.
in 10 minutes. What do you say?
Sounds good.
Mm.
All right, we'll keep this party going.
Yeah.
Right.
See you all-
Doing it live.
We're doing it live. Hey everybody, we're
Stress.
back.
Doing it
Let's
live.
go.
We're doing it live.
It's
Man,
fine.
Doing it live.
Is it
10
live?
minutes is 10 minutes is not a lot of time for folks to prep and plan. So we're gonna pull the trigger on this. So just so it'll make it easier for me to keep track, let's do initiative rolls. Just so that way, and I will tell you what those are in just a moment, please. So for you roll, god dang
Always
it,
forgetting.
Your dex score plus
dexterity
wit.
plus wits. Yep. So roll one die, and then add your dexterity plus wits.
13.
Okay, 13.
12. Viv is 12.
Lavinia got a 4.
Okay. 7 Coda.
I got
Okay.
a 7.
I think we're waiting on Cole.
A 14.
14. You got a 14?
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn. All right, so Cole. 14. I'm writing this down. Sorry.
You're good.
All right. Then there's a 4. Okay.
Right. It's
All right.
1d10 plus dexterity.
Exactly, and plus your wits. Yep.
Oh, 17.
So yeah, you smoked it.
Yeah.
So
Damn. You swift.
Fast as fuck. Boo.
okay. So all right, at the top of the round, we've got Colette.
I think that I'm continuing this ruse of being,
Yep.
I want to do this tonight, and there's so many things preventing it. But I know you don't like to wait. But some things are even better when you give it time. And if I'm being honest about those people downstairs, they're my dad's friends, and they have been leeching onto me for this entire time in Denver. So if someone like you were to give me an out, somewhere to stay, somewhere to be, I mean, that'd be worth the wait, right?
Roll manipulation plus empathy.
Okay.
Come on, babe. Come on, babe.
You got a hell of a dice pool with that, though, don't you?
Go, girl.
I do. I have a 5.
Actually,
Huh?
I was going to say do appearance, because he is looking at you solely as a physical creature at this point.
You fool, Vince.
I know,
You
I know.
fool.
I give you the tools to succeed.
Oh my god. 6 successes.
Yep.
I love.
Clean.
He pulls out a business card, and he writes his home address on the back, and he hands it to you. He says, tomorrow night.
Where do you want me to meet you?
He taps the address in the back of the card.
Perfect. You know, I've never tried pigment. Maybe you and I could share some?
Oh, yeah.
You're a doll, Shaw. And I give him a kiss on the lips, and then I'm gonna get my ass out of there as fast as I can.
Okay. We got that. Logan, you are up.
Okay, so Logan thinks for a second about just like dead weight dropping out and wailing him, realizes she can't aim it, and instead starts talking and like, you can't just expect me to leave her up there with him, man. You see her, you know what she's like. She's perfect and beautiful, and I can't just leave her up there with him. And haven't you ever been in love with someone and they don't know it? And
All right.
just like trying to.
Yeah. What's your manipulation?
1,
Okay. What's your empathy?
3.
Roll a dice pool of 4.
Gotta get these full numbers up.
Okay, it was better than the 3 total it was was Okay.
Yeah.
While this is happening, can I bet my sneaking back into the club on how this goes?
Yes,
Because I'm
absolutely.
outside. I have to crawl back
Yep.
inside. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
absolutely.
2 successes. It's not entirely a lie.
He stops to consider. And for the first time, like you look into his eyes. They are black. Okay. Viv, you are up. He is distracted. He is focused on Logan at this point, and he's stopped. He's not applying any additional pressure trying to crush her through.
Okay, now that I'm inside the club, whatever's not gonna completely. Well, it feels like we're gonna pray out soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spend. Yeah, sure. I'll spend 3 vitality. The hand is a gun. Pow pow pow. In the middle of the club. Everybody get out.
Okay. All right. And are you manifested?
Ooh. No.
Because they're not going to hear it if you're not manifested.
Oh well, then glow up. I'll spend 5.
All right.
5 vitality
okay.
total.
Got it. Okay.
This is gonna go well.
Yeah. So, what kind of gun does it look like? What is it? What is the? How does this happen? How does this appear? For those
so
who may be watching.
It looks like she's just gonna put her hand up in the club like she's about to start dancing, and then
Yeah.
the bones start shifting in her hand like she's a transformer, and the gun becomes just like from wrist up is a pistol, and she's dancing like I think
Yeah.
the gun just might be on rhythm. It's just
Okay. All right.
and then immediately puts her hands down and like
There are screams as people start bolting. And Lorenzo looks back at you. And he is going to throw Logan.
Oh shit.
So
Do I get to try and not be thrown?
yeah, I'll give you competing. Do strength we'll do completing strength plus athletics.
All right. 1, 2, 4, 5 successes.
Oh, man, by one.
This is the best
Okay.
I've ever rolled in a game ever.
Yeah. By
Yeah.
one. You plant your feet and you kind of latch onto his arm, and he goes to try to pick you up, but he hesitates just enough.
I think I've got like tears kind of like forming at the corners of my eyes, mostly because I can't breathe, but partially because I'm like, I don't know what to do with it, and like trying to just like keep his focus on me and be like the overly emotional drunk person who's
Okay.
like been like suppressing. I was a theater kid for years, and this happened all the time at theater parties.
I believe it. I believe it. So he doesn't throw you, but he does drop you. He does let go and turn to go after Viv.
Okay, okay. He's going after Viv.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think I'm still trying to like paw at him and just like get his attention and get like
Okay.
some kind of empathy, even
Got
though
it.
I know that there's nothing behind those eyes.
Okay. Koa, you're up.
Shit. What is Shaw reacting
So,
to the gunfire?
Yeah, just now he's
at that
heard the
point?
gunfire and he is shot straight up out of his seat, and he's like, what the fuck was that? And he's got a back exit. He's got his own private entrance, and he starts kind of pushing you towards that, Colette.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go ahead of them. If that's where he's heading, then I'm gonna go ahead of them to try
Okay.
to get out of this room and go behind that door and wait for Shaw to push them out so
Okay,
that I'm not
easy
seen.
enough. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be under the influence of pigment at this point. Looking at him, Colette, he appears drunk. He doesn't appear high,
Got it.
right? So, I mean, it looks like that's where things were going based on the paraphernalia that was laid out on the table, but that party has been kiboshed. So, yeah, door open. Oh,
If I could, I'd like to at least give him maybe a 1 vitality whale to just
okay.
keep him steady so that he feels like he's making these moves. But I'd like to try to get him to confidently exit like
Awesome.
he knows where
Okay.
he's supposed to be
Go
going.
ahead and roll your empathy plus manipulation. And you're up next, Lavinia.
That's
Yeah,
4
okay.
successes.
Yeah, you reach out, and he definitely seems to calm. He definitely relaxes. He doesn't seem. I mean, the level of calm is not exactly commensurate with the situation currently developing in the club, with gunshots and everything. So he is just almost unnaturally
Yeah.
calm at this point, and just focusing on getting you out, Colette. He almost like a gentleman. He holds the door and says, "After you."
I mean, I got no other choice. I'm gonna follow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Lavinia.
Lavinia is the only one who has, like, I mean, besides Logan at this point, but I feel like Lavinia attempting to pull the strings, not feeling them, realizing he is something else, is like slowly backing up in horror of realizing how fucked the situation is, and kind of upset at herself that she didn't kind of do this before of trying to figure this out. Is there a security guard within walking distance?
Yes.
Security
so you
guard
noticed-
specifically with a weapon, preferably.
Absolutely. So actually, you notice that these are not the same security guards that provide security at residence. It seems to be a separate company, or at least separate employees that are not associated with his personal detail, right? But you do notice that the security that was working at the stairs going up into the VIP section have rounded the corner with weapons drawn, looking in Viv's direction, because that's where they heard the gunshots originate from. And so you do see that they are armed and they are there.
Okay, and then just to clarify, I have a stain called, well, maybe I don't have it, Withered. I think Withered allows me to not be noticed when I spend vitality and such. Am I wrong about that?
Let's take a look at
Page
the
199 on the character thing.
Okay. So we have
Wither, the stain withers a character's plasma so that regardless of their vitality, they always appear desiccated. No, the advantage is the character registers at 0 vitality, meaning that they can expend as much as they want and not register to specters or spooks.
Right. So that would be like with when you all liberated Christopher Allen. that
Right.
would prevent you from flaring up and drawing supernatural attention.
I guess here's what I want to do is I would like to activate that stain so that I am not noticed by Rivas as I attempt to inhabit the body of one of these bodyguards.
I'll allow it.
I just don't want him to know that it was me suddenly attempting this.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah, all of a sudden, for those who may be watching, Lavinia becomes this flaky, desiccated, dried out husk of a figure, almost as if her gauze is just completely dried up like a lake bed. But go ahead, almost like a mummy. But yeah, so roll your.
And then I will find the biggest, most intimidating looking of the bodyguards that have run in the corridor, and I will attempt to inhabit him.
Okay. So no dice roll is required because this one isn't possessed by anyone or anything. So how much vitality are you going for?
I'm gonna. I want it to be at least the full scene.
Okay. So with that, let's see.
I believe it says like how many successes I have is how long I can actually inhabit.
That's true. No? Yeah. That's true. So go ahead and roll. I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at inhabit, not puppetry. I apologize.
All good.
So yeah, roll charisma plus leadership.
Charisma plus leadership. Here we go.
Yep.
Let's go, Vin.
Okay. That's 3 successes.
That's for a scene. Yep. So you're good. And
Oh,
how much
beautiful.
vitality did you spend?
I don't need to spend a lot because I don't need to know much. I think if I spend a lot, I can like know things about them and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me look here real quick. Does our sheet here say what the time is here? Rolling charisma. I just want to spend like 2 or 3. I don't know what the difference is though.
So 4 would allow you full control of their body. And
Yes, then I will spend 4.
Okay, got it. So yeah, you are in control, and you feel that other presence. You feel that person whose body this is rebelling against your control, but they are silenced as you.
I just say
exert
quiet
yourself.
down. Is that all I can do for this turn?
Yes, for now.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So that'll take us to the top. Colette.
He
you're
might
running out.
already have his gun out, like after hearing gunshots, but
Oh, he does. Oh yeah, his
Okay.
gun's already out.
all right.
So yeah, Colette, you are shown to the back. You are let out, but the problem is Shaw's looking around. He's like, "Where's my fucking car?"
Oh no. What's going on? What are we gonna do? I think that Colette's just acting completely, baffled by what's happening in the gunshots and trying to seem as swept up in all this as possible.
All right, let's go. We're going down the street. And he takes your arm and starts running with you.
Okay. Is Koa still with me?
I'm following.
Okay, good. So I'm just gonna trust that Koa's with me, and wherever he takes me, I am gonna look for the most reasonable way to peel off from him without losing everything we've set up here.
Okay.
But if I don't see it, then I'm just gonna keep going along.
My
Got
car's probably somewhere on the street, I will say. Like Logan's Jeep is somewhere like parked on the street.
Got it.
Okay, Logan, you're up next. You
So
have been released, but his attention is now focused on Viv.
he's trying to go after Viv. Oh shit.
He's grinning, which is weird. It's like, and not like a normal grin. It's like this
Grinch.
wide, like all teeth. It's just very, very unsettling.
I'm gonna try and latch onto him
Okay.
in like a in like a scared club girl way.
Okay.
And like where would they have gone? And like still trying to keep that facade up of like I need to get to her, where is she, but also trying to keep him away from Viv by just like grabbing on and pulling his arm back to my chest.
Got it.
Just to slow him down. Slowing him down is my objective.
Okay, got it. So we'll hold with that. You're definitely kind of pulling back on him. Roll your strength plus athletics.
Okay. This is the good things I'm good at. 1, 2, 3,
And then
4,
Viv, you can go
6.
next. What do you want to do while this is happening?
He's just coming towards me, right? I can just see him.
Yep. How many successes, Logan?
I might be using a destiny on this.
Okay.
1 die roll. Okay, so is it a die roll, like a dice pool roll, or 1 die?
One die.
Destiny allows you
1 die.
to roll 1 die,
Okay, perfect.
or however many dice you have in the pool.
Yeah, what's your pool for that?
I have 3 dots in destiny. So
Yeah.
do I get to spread them out over things, or do I just get to do it once with 3 of them?
You can spread
Can
it
I
out.
do like? Okay, I'm gonna just do
Yep.
1 right now.
Yep.
That's 3 successes.
Okay. All right. Yep. He's slowing, more kind of just looking at you. But Viv, what's your plan?
I think she's gonna well, she already met eyes with him, and considering how dark it's already gotten, I think she's down to fight this man, but okay, I can't see Colette, Nakoa. Lavinia, are you still visible?
You don't see me.
Okay. But I just see Logan. I think she's going to make a run. She's going to try to disappear.
Okay. Got it. So you demanifest.
Yeah.
All right. So then roll, just to see if you're able to kind of slip away, roll your dexterity plus stealth.
Dex plus stealth.
I need to grab more d10s. Hold on.
Beautiful. No,
Oh,
you don't.
do you?
Actually, do not.
Thank you for that.
No, don't worry.
No, this is for what's happening next.
Oh, also, speaking of, because I used skeletal. Nope, that's a lie. Because I used spider's bristles, I have to roll to make sure that I'm not a spider anymore. And if I fail, I'm still a spider.
Got it.
no.
Go for it.
Okay, so the first one is 1, 2, 3. That's 4 successes on the disappearing.
Okay.
And then for the spider check, roll manipulation. Jesus. That's 3 successes.
Okay. Easy. All right. Awesome. Yeah. So you managed to break away, but poor Logan here.
That's fine.
Um,
That's what I made for.
yeah. I think you're getting tossed this time.
That's fine. That's what I made for.
Because all of a sudden, he just seems way stronger than he has any right to be.
Cool.
And so we are going to go ahead and roll these. So
Will I see
apologies.
Viv disappear?
Um,
Or
No,
it doesn't
well-
matter if she demanifests because I can see her even if she's not manifested.
yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I will say you lose track of her because I mean you saw her 1 minute and next she's gone.
She did.
She's,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 successes. So
Even if
you
I succeeded
get,
on everything, I wouldn't.
yeah, so you get thrown
Yep.
clear across the room, and you feel your back collide with one of the booth tables, and you take 2 levels of bashing damage.
It's fine.
So you are hurt.
Yep.
Okay. So with that, Koa, you're up.
I'm just following Shaw and Colette and
Okay.
trying
Can
to.
you not like knock him out with your whale?
I could if I really wanted to, but should we
Right.
get them at a further
Do they-
away? I'm just worried about Lorenzo showing up if you guys can't contain them. If we can get them.
We definitely
Moving away from the
We
club.
cannot contain this. We are at best distracting Riva. So like,
Yeah.
the sooner you get Colette into
Colette
a car
away.
and out of there,
Yeah.
the better.
Then yeah, I'd like to try to use a whale to try to get or manipulate Shaw into just like trying to find a car, getting in it, and driving away.
Okay.
If that's
Um,
possible.
Yeah. So you want to shut him? Do you want to do physical damage to knock him out, or do you want to emotionally shut him down?
I want to emotionally shut him down.
Okay.
Because
so-
I want him to feel like he's doing this on his own volition. That this is all of his own plans all along.
Yeah, so that it doesn't quite work like that. Like it's an inception thing. It's going to be more
Yeah.
Physically knocking him out or just rendering him emotionally catatonic for a little bit.
I mean, it sounds like he is leading her to a car, so that's gonna happen at some point. It sounds
But
like.
he's taking her with him,
Right.
which we don't want.
Right.
Might just have to let it happen.
Might have to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of. Yeah, that's what I just wanted to let it happen.
That's fine.
But
That's fine.
try to keep him calm, where he's making rational or making the decisions on his own, though.
Yeah. You definitely feel a degree of fear coming off of him. But that previous wail that was successful, like it is definitely, it's more anxiousness at this point as opposed to outright panic.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I want him to make I would like him to make him feel like he's like, I gotta flee, I gotta get somewhere safe. We need to keep moving.
Okay. Vin, Lavinia, you're up.
This is not a situation Lavinia thinks is going to be solved, but she needs to distract long enough for Logan, the only physically here person, to get the fuck out of here. So Lavinia is going to take this body and move it in the opposite direction of Logan. I don't want Logan to be anywhere near this body that I'm currently manipulating. I'm going to try to like get behind a booth or something big, and then I'm just going to start firing at Rivas.
Ah, okay.
I would like to use the stats of the guy I'm with, specifically. If that requires more vitality, I'll be willing to do that. But I have no ability as a shooter otherwise.
Oh, you don't? Okay, so yeah, in that case, you would have needed to spend 5 vitality. Okay. So you can access any 5 dots. So you can access their 3 dots of firearms. And what's your dexterity at?
My dexterity's 1.
So you can access their 3 dexterity as well. So, but that's 6.
Okay.
So you can access 2 of dexterity and 3 of firearms if you want.
Done.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll your pool of 5.
Okay, so real quick, I'm just doing some upkeep here. Okay. All right, here we go. Pool of 5 to shoot at Rivas. Man, I have been rolling so fucking bad. That's only... I got a 9 and a 5.
Okay, so that's 2 successes.
Okay,
That's 2
okay,
successes. Yeah.
okay.
So yeah,
A 4 and
the
a 2.
bullets.
Yeah.
The bullets slam into him, and he definitely, his body jerks, and Logan or whoever's closest to him at this point, you see that it's not, it's blood. He's bleeding, but then this black ichor seems to kind of seep out of the wounds and close them.
Gross.
Oh fuck, we're so fucked.
Yeah. So with that, it is now Colette. You're back up. Are you gonna try to convince him to let you go?
Yeah. So first, I'm gonna open up my phone when I'm sure he's not. I mean, he's leading us in front of him. Hopefully, I can do this stealthy enough that I'm gonna open up a text chain with Abner and I'm gonna share my location.
Okay. All right. You want to try to be stealthy with it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Go ahead then and roll. Let's roll dexterity plus stealth.
Okay. Three successes.
Yeah, you're actually able to do it. You're pretty deft. You know, obviously you have a lot of finger dexterity. You know, being an artist, and so you kind of just whip that phone out. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's why they have lots of
We were all
good
thinking it.
dexterity.
Yeah. You whip it out. You whip out the phone, and you share your location with Abner. And Abner, you get the ding as you're parking the car. At
Do
the-
I? Because we've established I don't
That's right.
have a phone.
You don't have a phone.
Fuck,
so
you
never
don't have a
mind.
phone.
What?
Well, I
Well,
tried.
a message was sent.
So if there's anything else you want to do at this point.
Yeah, then I think I'd try and explain to him, please, you got to drop me off somewhere. If my dad finds out I was here and I don't check in, it's fucking over for me.
You coming by tomorrow?
Of course I'm coming by tomorrow. You saved my fucking life. I owe you everything.
He pulls you in for a kiss.
Yeah, I'd kiss the fat fuck.
All right. And he lets you go.
Okay. Oh, fuck yes. Okay, I am beelining for our Jeep immediately. Like,
Okay.
full sprint.
Got it. Okay.
The
Go-
same
and-
Jeep that. Never mind. Go continue.
Oh,
Sorry.
no,
Where's
no,
our
no,
Jeep?
worry.
What did you do to my Jeep?
You didn't take our Jeep. You took the Escalade, I thought.
No,
Right.
I was just questioning if it was a good idea for you to associate yourself with Logan right now, but
He's not
Dude,
paying
he's
attention.
going
I'm not
away.
there.
Did
But
they get a look on the Jeep? Can't remember.
I don't think so. I mean, we came in.
Maybe.
I will say I will make an adjudicative decision and say that he was pulling you in the opposite direction of the Jeep.
Okay, so we got a ways for me to walk before I even get
Yes.
there. Okay,
Yeah,
so we're
and there's
splitting
it's
up.
chaos. It's chaos. Like cops are now showing up outside the club. Denver PD is pulling up. People are running everywhere. The cops think they have an active shooter situation, so they're gearing up to breach this fucking place. Shit's escalating pretty quickly. So Logan, you are up.
If I see that this security guard that is randomly shooting Rivas, I'm gonna duck down and try and get out and call Colette. Because I forgot we have phones and this is a thing I can do. I can just call her and find out where she is.
Okay.
Yeah, I call Colette, and then I also try and keep an eye out for Viv, so I can try to like shepherd us all quick into
Okay.
the Jeep.
Okay. Yeah, you Colette, you're getting a phone call.
I answered immediately. I'm in the Jeep. You guys gotta come quick.
We're coming. Are you good? Are you safe? Is he gone?
Yeah, just don't let him in. Don't let him know. And I'll hang up.
Then I'm
Okay.
I'm looking for Viv and booking.
Viv, where are you at this point?
I'm moving towards the exit. If Logan was already moving in towards the exit, then I would have seen them and kept going.
Okay, got it. All right, Koa, you're with Colette now. You're good to go.
No, where did Shaw go?
Shaw,
I didn't.
he took off down the street and he rounded the corner. Are you trying to stay with him?
I want to follow Shaw.
Okay. There is another Escalade that pulls up and picks him up.
Do you get a plate?
I'd say it's easy enough.
You guys don't want me to pursue that? Jump in the car?
I think it's great.
If you're,
Puts
if
you in
think it's
danger, but
safe.
Yeah.
It'll be
We're
fine.
gonna see
I'm
him
gonna jump
again.
in the car, in the back of the car,
Yeah. Cool.
like in the trunk area where they can't see me.
Okay. You're in the car and you watch as the driver just takes off. And Shaw takes something out of his pocket, like a little baggie, and he puts something on his hand. He takes a bump.
oh, that might be pigment.
Mm,
Fuck.
Yeah. Be careful.
I have to topple out.
Okay, Lavinia.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't have Revis go.
Oh, we don't need him.
Yeah. I
to.
feel like
Can
it's
I-
over.
Can I say on my way to Viv, I've put myself between him and Viv as much as possible?
Totally,
Okay.
absolutely. He comes to and he looks at you, Logan. Says, "I'm gonna have fun breaking you."
You can fucking try.
shit.
And he is going to approach and he is going to take a swing at you, or at least he's going to try to grapple you again. So we're going to do a strength plus brawl.
As long as Viv and call her out, I'm.
Oh, that's
Can I make any rolls opposing?
you can do a dexterity plus athletics,
Okay. All right.
because that's
okay. 2, 4.
that's 3 10s, a 9, a 7,
I'm in so much trouble.
a 7, a 7.
I'm using my last 2 destiny on this one.
Okay, go for it. Okay, all right.
Nothing. Zip.
He's got you. He's
Yep,
got you grappled.
That's fine.
Viv.
Yeah. So what am I looking at? Because I'm not just gonna leave them behind. So I see like they're like grappled by this man, right?
By the throat. Revis has a hand wrapped around her throat.
What is Revis wearing?
A suit.
And with a tie?
Yeah.
That tie's just gonna get tighter. I'm gonna
Okay.
use Helter Skelter to
Okay.
close. I want the circle to be gone.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yes, Viv.
Fucking, I love that. Fucking, there we go. Using these horrors. Okay.
Drag clip with his own tie.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So how many points of vitality are you gonna spend?
It's
To
a
do
little
this.
baby tie, so I technically only have to spend. Oh,
It
but
is, but-
strength. Yeah.
But
it's
yeah, how much strength do you want
based.
to put behind it?
I'll put. Can I do it with 3?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So
I don't need to kill him. I just want him to go to sleep.
Okay,
Does he
Easy.
need air?
we'll find out.
Fuck.
He does actually release Logan and reach up and start pulling at the tie.
Good.
Yes.
So
I
we're going.
just motion for her to run, and I'll be behind her.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, Koa, you're in the car still. Okay.
We skipped me.
Yes.
Have I got a chance to go yet?
You're next.
Okay.
Yep. Because we went back to the top. Yep.
So
Did
I'm
we
in the
skip
car.
did we skip you last time?
Oh,
I feel like I haven't gone in
We
a
may
round,
have.
but
Okay,
Since you
go ahead.
jumped in.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I think I would just
Yeah.
continue to attack Revis with my
Got
gun.
it. Okay, so roll another 5.
Okay. Here we go. Come on, better roll. An 8, a 10, a 7, a 5, and a 10.
Yeah, these bullets are fucking hammering him, and he is now with the tie closing around his throat. These bullets impacting his body. You still see that black ichor, but it's coming out a little bit less and less to heal these wounds. It looks like he's taken some damage at this point. Yeah, he's not looking great, but he's still standing. Like, he doesn't look hurt at all.
My intention is just to try to distract for as long as possible.
Got it. Okay. So Logan and Viv are out. Everybody's out of the club at this point. Koa, except for Lavinia.
Except
Koa,
Finn.
what are you doing? Yeah. Just hanging out.
Do it. I say do it.
Did I lose her? What happened?
Eli?
Eli?
Yeah. You're just hanging out in the car.
oh wait,
right?
it's my turn. Yeah, I'm hanging out in the car
All right.
for right now.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, go ahead. Yeah,
I have
absolutely.
I have a question though. Can I manifest into a body, or like
You mean like take control of somebody?
not to take control into somebody? You've watched Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Full kitty pride.
Kalima!
Would it be possible if I went in between Shaw's into Shaw's body and manifest my hand and crush his heart?
It would not. You know you're not able to
It wouldn't
you
not.
know you're not able to occupy the same space.
That would have been so cool, though, dude.
It would have been.
It would have
Damn
been
it.
fire.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna.
I will say. I will say along those lines. You know what? Just make me a straight wits roll. I don't want to give it to you for free, but if you're successful on this, I can give you something.
No. It's a no. That's
Okay.
It's 2 failures. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So with that, with Lavinia being the only one in the club, you watch as the cops storm into the club.
I'll throw my hands up and get on the ground.
Okay. All right. And Revis does the same. And they go and they take them both into custody. What are you doing are you exiting the body at this point?
I will only exit the body when Revis is nowhere within eyeshot of me.
Got it. Okay.
So
So
I
we'll
will
say
stay.
for,
Yeah.
we'll say for the purposes of brevity, you were eventually separated. And,
Okay.
And you're able to
I'll
eject.
jump out, and then I assume the gang is long gone. I'll just start making my way back to wherever.
I think
our-
Logan would have just driven around the corner waiting for you.
Okay.
I don't think I would have left you.
I
I'm with
don't.
them.
I don't know if I would entirely know that, but I suppose in my wandering, I'd probably run into them. You know, probably
yeah.
just like.
And if we're
yeah.
keeping an eye out, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not far.
All right, which leaves Koa.
I would like to try to kill Shaw while we're here.
Okay. All right. So there's how would you like to do this?
If I can't crush his heart like I wanted to, because I wanted to be stealthy, then I'm just going to use a high enough vitality whales. Maybe I'll just pop his heart instead.
Well, so do you want to do it inside the car, or do you want to do it outside the car so it maybe looks like a car accident?
I'd like it to be inside the car so it looks like a car accident.
Or outside the car?
I'd like to look out like it's outside of the car, like it's a car accident, like something of tremendous force hit them.
Okay. So you'll need to eject. You'll need to leave the car and then hit them with the whale from outside.
And yeah, so I'll do that.
Okie doke. Yeah. So go ahead and.
How much vitality would you like me to expend for it?
I would say at least a 5.
5? Then I will expend a willpower point so that I can get up my strength because I had expended a lot of willpower to get me back up. And then yes, I will.
And the difficulty is going to be 8 because it's metal. It's a full fucking SUV.
Let's go, Koa.
All right. 3 successes.
The vehicle is
2 8s and a 10.
Oh yeah, the vehicle is launched
Hell
through
yes.
the air and rolls and tumbles and just into traffic. It's hit by a city bus. It's hit by a sedan. It is
That's so
fucking.
expensive.
It is fucking just smashed. Traffic is fucking everywhere as cars are. Other people are gonna be hurt. You take a spite point.
Fuck. Yeah. I expected it.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Is it just like a little box or a whole circle?
Fuck.
It's a little box. It's she's not taking the full rating.
Okay.
But you take some spite. You take some spite for that. You see somebody fly through their windshield, and you see Shaw's body on the pavement, and he begins to try to crawl away.
Ooh.
Just let him die. Normal.
Pop his heart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of witnesses that there might be and there's also cops not far away. Like, he's gonna get some help if.
Fuck.
Are his wounds bad?
Can I manifest at this point?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to manifest. And then I'm going to approach the vehicle like I'm trying to help him. But I'm going to put my hand on his body and just keep pressing the weight down, hoping that will collapse it. And if he has any pigment on him, I'd also like to take that pigment and get out of there.
Okay. Yeah,
Or get lost in the crowd, get other people, see if I'm gonna go pretend like I'm flagging for help or something and try to get it out of there.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to pull the pigment from his pocket. It's a little baggie of powder. Are you trying to push on the vehicle? Or are you covering his nose and mouth? How are you trying to smoke him?
I'm trying to I'm trying to cover his mouth or try it in a way to just suffocate him or
Yeah, it takes a little bit, and eventually he expires.
Yeah.
Blood kind of foaming and bubbling from the corner of his mouth.
I want to do it like I'm trying to resuscitate him. So it looks like I'm trying to attempt to save him and it's not working.
Okay.
Then I'm going to try to get lost in the crowd, try to get other people to take over and dip.
Okay. So you do see a lot of people sitting around with cell phones.
I mean, if it looks like she's resuscitating though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep covered as much. I don't know if that's possible, but
Right,
yeah. I'm just...
So let's do dexterity. Let's do dexterity plus stealth. Let's see if you can make a clean break.
Okay.
Sorry, Aaron and Amanda. I apologize.
Yeah, sorry.
No, we're just watching. Trust me, we're like, this is why we can't be out of sync. This is why we need at least a phone with a ghost phone.
We're learning lessons. We're learning lessons.
Yeah.
2 successes.
We'll say you're able to slip into and among the crowd and demanifest before long.
Okay.
All right. What happens next?
Should
We
we
need to
circle up.
reconvene. Yeah, we need to reconvene.
Yeah.
back to the motel?
Yeah.
Everyone good?
Motel. Let's find Nakoa. Let's meet up at the hotel. Yeah.
Okay.
How far away am I? I feel like I would have to walk for a while.
They had to cover a few blocks.
You're pretty. You're a good distance away.
So we just wait for her at the hotel, the motel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like we should also, but I feel like we should circle the block once or twice and try to find her. You know.
That's
Yes.
getting tough because now you have streets closed
Yeah,
off by the
yeah.
police.
All right. Yeah,
Both-
I guess
yeah.
we don't have.
And I think I'm just trying to get us out of there in the least conspicuous way possible.
Okay. I think it's a good place to stop for today.
Whoa.
Ah! I don't want
A mess.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh, a proper mess.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
we will-
objective completed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we'll
We
deal with
did
the
do the
fallout
job.
next session.
And there's no consequences. Everyone did great.
I'm just curious. Did anybody look to see if there were cameras in the club?
Back to work. Nope.
Damn.
fuck.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Good job, though. That was fun. That was how did everybody like that?
Well,
Yeah.
wait
Yeah,
a
no.
minute. It's not like someone is dating a detective and we might have to get them in to do something not nice.
We'll figure it out
Oh.
next time.
Next time.
Next time.
You
Here
know
in
how I'm like
Orpheus.
trying to put this out now so someone maybe write the notes down so we prep and have a
Yeah.
game plan and we're like, we gotta come
Yeah.
up with a plan.
So I imagine next episode we'll pick up with the kind of conclusion to this one. All right.
Yeah.
We'll go to our next beach episode. So Eli, start cooking up some dope titles for that one, man. 'Cause you're on a
Oh
roll.
right, yeah. Whew,
Fucking
Yeah.
okay.
And then I honestly, folks, in this book, in book 1 of Orpheus, I think we only have a couple episodes left before
Interesting.
we bring this one to a close. So yeah, so we're on 8 now, so we may be looking at episode 11 or 12 might be the finale for this book. So
Exciting.
yeah, this is good stuff. Hope you're enjoying, everybody. Hope you had a great time tonight. And yeah, next Saturday or Saturday after next, we'll be back with the conclusion of this one. In the meantime, y'all take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
So,
Bye.